All right, hey guys, OFD checking in on a Monday morning, President's Day. I got the day off, so what better time to make a video for you guys on a watch, and that's what I'm going to do. So I want to give a shout out to @TechWriter over on Instagram. He's the one that sent out this watch for us to take a look at today, so thank you to him. And I want to give a shout out to his buddies @EDC Watch on Instagram. Follow those guys. I'm going to leave that up during the video, so if you guys want to find out where they're at, sign up at Instagram and go follow them. So guys, what we have today here is another collaboration watch from Timex and Todd Snyder. Always a cool watch to show here on the channel. This isn't the first collaboration watch I've had from them. Actually, I think it was mid to late 2017. I actually had the Timex Todd Snyder military watch on. That's been a super popular watch. I think they're on their second batch of those and getting ready to sell out those really quick. So definitely get on over to the Todd Snyder website. I'll leave a link to where you guys can find these watches if you're interested in getting one. So enough on that. Let's get into this watch. What we have here today in the box is the Timex Todd Snyder MS-1 Maritime Sport in black. So get this outside box off here, guys. These always come in really nice packaging. I mean, if you guys are used to buying a Timex, you know they generally come in, the little cardboard sleeve on a plastic stand. Not so with the Todd Snyder editions that you buy. These are very, very well done pieces. They come packaged as such. I mean, they're just really nicely done. This is, kind of a faux leather covered cardboard box, padded top, and nice spring loaded action on the inside. Open it up. It is a nice like velvet lined box in here where you have the Timex logoing, the MS1 Maritime Sport, as well as the Todd Snyder of New York logo over there on the side. And inside of this packaging, you get this really awesome Timex watch here. Let's go ahead and get it out of here and take a look at this, guys. All right, I'm going to move the box back here so we can check this guy out. All right, so this is the MS-1 Maritime Sport from Timex. Now, yesterday, guys, I looked at the Naval Harbor. I'm not going to compare the two right now. I think I may actually do a comparison side-by-side video here in a couple of days. So I'm going to save that. But let's dive into this watch. So this is a 38 millimeter watch from side to side. You're looking right at about 48 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. And then, I'll tell you what, guys, I didn't measure the thickness on this one. I thought I knew what it was, but let's go ahead and get that. This does have a domed acrylic crystal on it, so it's going to be a little bit thicker. Yeah, it comes in at 13.1. Not too bad. You're not carrying a lot of weight because of the quartz movement in this watch and stuff. Now, as you guys can see, given to its, older archival style heritage and build quality, you do have this heavily domed acrylic crystal on here, which adds to the thickness of that watch. I mean, if this was a flat crystal, this would probably be like a 12 millimeter watch, maybe even less. So, but very nicely done. You have a 60 click bezel on this watch, and it locks in pretty good. A little bit of backplay, nothing big. It's a Timex, so you don't expect it to lock in perfect, but everything does line up really, really good on the watch. Really nice little stick pencil style hands on here. They do have loom up the center, but it's really here nor there because this watch actually has one of the favorite functions of a Timex. It has Indiglo when you push in the crown on this one. Obviously not a screw down crown, standard push pull crown, but you do get the day date function there at 3 o'clock, which is very nice. Now, I said something about the Navi Harbor yesterday having applied indices. I was wrong on that. Those are painted on, but this does have very thin applied indices at the 12, the 6, and the 9 mark. And just outside of all of your 5-minute marks, if you guys can see there, these are loomed spots there. Now, like I said, because of the Indiglo and stuff like that, the loom isn't really strong on this. I'm not going to mess around with doing a loom shot on this watch. It has decent loom, guys, but because when they have the Indiglo function, it's really here nor there. Classic styling on this watch. I mean, this really takes me back to being a kid. Now, I know Todd Snyder, a lot of naval influence and stuff like that, and design was what he was going for in this watch. Nice nylon style canvas band on here. These are 18 millimeter lugs. It's a little sloppy, to be honest with you, in there. They're a little bit, the band's a little bit thin, or the lugs are a little bit wide for 18 millimeters. But I love the weave that Timex does on their straps. Very nice. And I got to tell you guys, last night I spent some time at the Timex website looking at their straps. And they just offer just a wonderful, wonderful strap selection. Not a whole lot of sizes available, but the colors and the materials that they use are spectacular. So go ahead and pull this off so we can look at the case back on this watch. Pretty standard Timex here. Nothing exciting. But I like to show that to you guys. Let's go ahead and pull the strap back so we can see this. All right, so there at the top, that little sticker on the case back, that is your reference number for this watch. I'll put that in the description and in the title. You've got your battery number, which is, I love that from Timex that they put that on there. You've got your Timex.com down there. Little bit disappointing on this watch, guys. Water resistance of 30 meters. I wish that was at least 50, but we'll get into that in the comparison with the Navy Harbor. And then stainless steel there on the back, guys. Okay. So go ahead and put this back on. And what I'd like to do is get a wrist shot of this for you guys. Like I said, 18 millimeter lugs. I just think really classic styling here from Timex and Todd Snyder. Now this watch is available. I think, I don't know if I mentioned it, but with a white dial, stainless steel case. Very nice looking. So let me set it down here and let's get a shot of this. If you guys can, let me get the glove off my wrist here. And let's go ahead and put this on. Look at that tan line, guys. It's winter time. I got a tan line like that. That's California, baby. Okay. And there we go. I have a 7-inch wrist, and this is the 38 millimeter watch on my wrist. So sorry about the focus here, guys. I'm having a little bit of a problem with the camera. This is 38 millimeters from side to side, 48 lug to lug. This is a great size. I mean, 38 millimeters, wonderful, guys. Don't ever think it's too small unless you have a really, really big wrist. But even at that, I think you can pull it off. These watches will set you back $158 at the Timex Todd Snyder, or the Todd Snyder website. I'll leave a link down below. $158 for these. And these are special. I think they're worth that. I mean, really, they're, you know, quite a bit more than your standard Timex, but I think they're worth it. And I think you're wearing a very cool, unique piece on your wrist. All right, guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you have not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.